Hundreds of grieving relatives gathered at the spot where a Lion Air jet plunged into the sea off the Indonesian coast last week, killing everyone on board. Mourners aboard two Indonesian Navy vessels tossed flower petals and wreaths into the Java Sea as efforts to retrieve and identify the remains of the victims continue. Family members and relatives were in tears as they prayed and remembered the victims of the horrific crash which took 189 lives. One of the many grieving family members, Santin, who uses a single name, said visiting the location helped him accept what had happened to his daughter, Putri Yuniarsit. Up until now I believed that my daughter would be found safely, but if God decided differently, and my daughter is found dead, or not even found, then as a father I would sincerely accept it, he said. Share this article. Share flight JT610, a Boeing 737 MAX 8, went down just 12 minutes into a 1-hour flight from Jakarta to Pangkal Pinang City on Sumatra Island. Despite extensive search efforts by Indonesian police, only 27 victims have been identified so far. Search teams have filled some 164 body bags with remains found after the devastating crash, but only 27 victims have been identified so far, police said. Divers have retrieved the flight data recorder, but are still hunting for the plane's cockpit voice recorder. There is still no answer as to what caused the crash, with a preliminary report expected at the end of the month. But the Indonesia National Transportation Safety Committee said Monday that flight recorder data has so far revealed the plane's airspeed indicator was not working properly on its last 4 journeys, including the fatal flight. The glitch had been repeatedly serviced, and Lion Air's technical team declared the plane to be airworthy. The technical problems on the 3 previous flights should have been treated as a repeated problem that cannot be fixed the same way each time, aviation expert Alvin Lai told AFP. A more thorough check should have been done, followed by a test flight before the plane was put back into service, he added. The airspeed indicator is a part of vital flight instruments. If it's broken, then it's a no-go for the plane, Lai said. Jerry Sojitman, another aviation analyst, said finding the cockpit voice recorder was critical for knowing how the crew reacted to the malfunction and what role it played in the crash. The airspeed indicator plays a very important role, but that alone is not enough to cause a plane to crash, he said. It is not clear how much training the Lion pilots had on the new jet, which only went into service in August, or whether the problems could affect other Boeing 737 MAX planes. Budget carrier Lion has been plagued by safety concerns and customer complaints over unreliable scheduling and poor service. The carrier has been involved in a number of incidents, including a fatal 2004 crash and a collision between 2 Lion airplanes at Jakarta Soekarno-Hatta Airport.